Hey, what is up, everybody? Everybody, what is up? How you doing tonight? Once again, it's a Monday night. Got a whole other week to go through. At least we're not at Hump Day, but we are still at Monday. But at least we got some kick-ass Lucio Fulci to do tonight. Three versions of it I got. This is the Arrow window box. Badass. Love these to fucking death. First thing, this is actually first thing boutique that I started collecting. I'd collected, but boutique-wise, these Arrow window slipcovers have been out of print since like 2009, 2010. These were the first. And also, limited edition Arrow steel book of it, Beyond. Check out the back. I know you guys have seen it, but you know, can you really see these Arrow steel books and shit too many times? I don't think so. It's also known as the Seven Doors of Death. It talks about it in the film. Very good. Out of all his out of this trilogy and all of Fulci's films, all his actual horror films like this, I would say this is probably the weirdest. In my opinion, is the fucking worst. It's one of those things where you know you know what it's about. But somebody asks you, they see it and they say, "What exactly? What the hell was that about?" You know what I mean? Like you watch it together or something, and but it's one of those films that you can't just say, "Oh, well, it's about this." You know, what you end up saying is, "Well, it's about you know," because you just can't explain it. That's Italian horror. I love it. It's an experience. It's an experience, my people. Hey, Juno, how you doing? What is going on? Hey, Karen, how you doing? What's going on? My new partner, my co-host for Tuesday nights. Tomorrow night we will be in here in our first week of coming here at 10 p.m. Eastern time, and we will be doing Ridley Scott's Alien, the first Alien. Week after that, we will do Aliens. Now, this is gonna be something. I got a lot of plans for this show. This is gonna be something a little different. It's gonna be a watch along, just like I do every Monday and Tuesday. However, hold on a minute. Oh, I get these off here in a minute. However, I got some cool plans for it. Some different type shit. And it's one of those things, just like I said here a few minutes ago, I can't really put into words what I have planned, but I can show you. So check in tomorrow night and see what I'm talking about. I will be keeping up with the chat. I want this to involve the community and the chat. You know what I mean? So it's not going to be a thing where it's going to be just me and my co-host. It's going to be all of us. We're going to make it a party. I'll make it a party just like we did last Tuesday. That inspired me. So what we got here? Hey, Marianne, how you doing? What is going on? How are you? Are you on this Monday evening? It's shot with spider climbing on the camera. Is that shot? Yeah, yeah. Who all has seen this film? Oh, by the way, it is on Tubi. Let me see. It's on Tubi, streaming free. It is on Peacock if you have a subscription, and it's on probably I would guess probably Shutter is what would be on Prime. Cool. Very glad. Yes, so am I. If it works out the way that I think it's going to, which I don't see a reason why not. I mean, we had great chemistry. We had a kick-ass show, um, and we're strong with some good ones, man. Because I've been such a huge Alien kick lately. Such yes. Oh man, you're welcome, Marianne. Sorry I was late tonight, guys. I was talking to a friend, giving a little bit of advice. Telling that friend asked me some advice about something, and I basically the best advice I could give since I don't know everybody involved in what this person talked to me about. Um, best like I best advice I could give is listen to that little voice. Listen to that little voice from your soul. Listen to that little you in there that you don't listen to, but you wish you did. Has there been one time that you listen to that voice and you regretted it? But how many times has there been where you didn't listen to that voice and you wish you had? That's what you got to ask yourself, right? That's what you got to ask yourself. How many times did you not listen to that voice in there and you wish you did? And you said, man, I knew I should listen to that. But you know why we don't listen to it sometimes? Because that little voice tells us things like something we really want to do. and the little voice will tell us, no, don't do that. We'll tell it to shut up because we really want to do it bad, right? That's the problem with it. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. If y'all could give me those thumbs, I would really appreciate it. Much love to y'all. Hey, Ninja, how you doing, man? Ninja and I, on the 29th, it will start on the 29th. It will start at 11 p.m. We're going to be doing Lamberto Bava, and was presented by Argento, but they're Lamberto Bava's Demons movies. At 11 p.m., I will be doing Demons on my channel. As soon as it ends, over on at 1 a.m. on the 30th, on Ninja's channel, I'll be over there, and we'll be doing Demons 2. So nice little double header there. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, but really, has there been one time in all you guys there? Has there been one time that you did what that voice told you, that you read it, that it turned out bad? But how many times did it turn out bad when you didn't listen to it? Every time, practically. That voice is a lot smarter than we are. Don't ever forget that, you guys. We're not going to follow it every time because sometimes that voice tells us to do things or not to do things that we want to do. You know, we really want to, and it tells us not to, right? And sometimes we don't mind it because we're greedy and we really, especially if it's something we really badly want to do. But you know, I have let me see, no, this lamb that I got here, this media book of lamb stars oh man, Naomi Repis or Pace, or I can never say that damn word. Numi Rapace. Fantastic, man. She's in the girl with the spider's web, and she's in Prometheus, and she's fantastic. And this is a good movie, man. This is what me and my boy have been into here lately. This is basically what we're doing as far as reviews on the show. This is a beautiful media book, man. Beautiful media book. I don't want to open it too much right there, but there's Numi. No, this I actually got off of eBay, and it is a German media book. There's a sticker that was on the thing I put on the back. Yes, beautiful, and this has like 3 different variants of it. But I do believe this was from the A24 store. That's what you're at. And this is a German media book made by Koch Films. Koch is one of the better ones. Yes, it is, Ninja. Hey, Jim Bug, how you doing, brother? I fucking hate it when he calls me other Gore. I'm not other Gore. I am Gore Thug, man. I am the only Gore. He's always called me other Gore, man. Always. When I first saw him, met him, he's like, "Hey, other Gore." I was like, "Well, I ain't no other Gore, man. I ain't biting off nobody, dude. I ain't, you know." Then we talked about it, we had a laugh, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Jimbo's cool, dude. I just fucking hate it when he calls me other Gore. Not other Gore, I'm Gore Thug. It just makes me feel like such a, it makes me feel like I'm such a phony. You know what I mean? Speaking of that, I haven't talked to Corey on here in a couple of weeks, so hopefully Corey's doing well. Yeah, but I got God, I can't remember all the shit that I got going. I can only remember here lately. As a matter of fact, here real quick before we start this, I want to go through here. This is my schedule planner. It started last night on Sunday, right? I had something for last night. I have something tonight, the 20th. Tomorrow night, the 21st. I'm off Wednesday. I'm off, and then I'm back on Thursday, the 23rd. I'm off Friday, and then I'm back on Saturday, the 25th, Sunday, the 26th, Monday, the 27th, Tuesday, the 28th, and then I would then do the double header on 29th and 30th, and then I'm off that Thursday, and I'm back on Friday for film for thought with my son, and then I'm off that Saturday, and then I'm back on Sunday again, April 1st, Monday, April 2nd, and Tuesday, April 3rd. I counted this of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Out of like 14 days, Out of 14 days, I have 3 off. So, busting my ass here, man. He is great. He is great, man. Very, very good. We're setting up. We're trying to figure out what one we're going to do Thursday. Other than that, no, no, no. Let's see. Oh, well, thank you, Junebug. I know you cared, man. Thank you for the gorgeous, by the way. Yeah. No, Tuesday is great. Tuesday is great, Karen. Really, Tuesday is great. Wednesday. That's why I don't do anything on Wednesdays usually. But with Ninja, we're going late, so my son will already be in bed. But usually Wednesday evenings, afternoon evenings after we get to school. That's my time with him. That's why I don't do anything on Wednesday. You just don't stop, do you, Junebug, man? Oh, I thought you were saying, hey, do you want to switch it to Wednesday? And I was like, no, that's not necessary, man. We can stick with Tuesday. No, I thought you was asking me, since I had all these days in a row and shit, that if I wanted to switch to Wednesday, that's what I thought you were saying. Junebug's in there talking to you again, Karen. Makes you feel good. Well, hey, you didn't want to call me gorgeous, brother. Thank you, by the way, man. Hey, I used to be gorgeous. I don't feel so gorgeous anymore, but hey, man, you know, a fix here, fix there, man. I'm already growing the hair back out. So fuck, you know. But thank you, I appreciate it, brother. All right. Does everybody have this movie set up and everything? You guys, if you guys need more time, if you guys need more time, don't say anything. If you're ready, give me a thumbs up if you're ready. I'm doing something in that ever done. Damn, a top 500 of what, man? What the hell are you doing a top 500 of? Holy shit, man. How did I fucking miss that? Have you guys noticed that even if you have your notifications on a lot, they don't always tell you, you know what I mean? Top 500, just movies in general. That's fucking hard, dude. How long did it take you to figure that one out? Where you wanted this, where you wanted that, and out of 500 movies, how did you pick that top 10? I couldn't pick a top 10 if my life depended on it. I love way too many, man. I have way too much passion for these films. You know, it's a point to where the way my list would look, if you're talking all movies, not just horror, my top 10 would probably have 50 movies in it. At number 2 or 3, somewhere in there, there'd probably be 10 or 15 movies on that one number. Because my number one, I know, but my number 2, 3, 4, and 5, well, forget about it. I know a lot of the ones that would be in there, but where they would go, I don't know, man. Huh. By the way, I'm getting ready to do some non-horror watches here soon. Let me see. I'll be doing the Outsiders. Let's see what else here. I'm also considering Forrest Gump. I love Forrest Gump. Um, you see. Uh, damn, what was that, man? I forgot. Rocky and Rocky 2. There's a couple others too. Oh, Edward's Way But Loose. Just January last year. Oh, I bet. Yes, because you guys remember that night that we did that we're fucking around on here, and we started, quoting Every Which Way But Loose. I got so inspired to do that, man. I think that would be so much fun. So when it gets to where it's streaming somewhere free or somewhere like Prime where a lot of people have the channel, I'm gonna do it. And we're gonna have a blast. We're gonna kick some ass. So, has everybody got the Beyond going? If I should just push my let's just push my play, somebody give me a thumbs up. Anybody? Give me that. I'm gonna count it down. One's the most rewatchability. Absolutely. I completely agree with that. Cool. Marianne's ready, so we're ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like I said, out of all the weird Fulci movies, especially this particular trilogy, this is the weirdest. This is the one with the girl with the white eyes, right? So, you know what I mean? This has got all the shit that makes Fulci cool in it, man. It really does. Except for a whitey kid, No, there's only a whiny kid in one of them. And that's the one we're doing next Monday. We're doing the one with Bob. See, I came whine like he does. And I think that's a good thing. Like I said, it's also known as, for the longest time, early on, this was the first one that I got. So for the longest time, I didn't know that much about Fulci, many years back, like when this came. This is one of those cheap ass diamond release I do before it. And I thought it was called Seven Doors of Death. Oh, my new season of And Horror for All. I don't know if you guys seen the notification for it and everything. I don't know if you guys seen the thumbnail, but I'm starting that next Monday night. It will be on at 10. I'll be premiering at 10. I'm pre-recording it so that I can talk in the chat with everybody. So an hour before I do House by the Cemetery at 10 o'clock, I will be premiering season 2, episode 1 of And Horror for All. So catch that at 10 o'clock. It's going to be horror news. First half is going to be what's going to be coming out in theaters, what's getting ready to come out new, rumors and all that. The second half is going to be what's getting ready to be coming out, because I heard a lot of good stuff, a lot of good physical media is coming out here soon. And when I show you these pictures, you're going to shit, guys. They are badass. I'm going to discuss places that a lot of people don't discuss. I'm going to discuss Film Arena, cinema. God, I can't remember, but a lot of those people don't discuss. Got it, man. Yeah, we're going to be talking about, like I said, the second half of that is going to be about this new shit that's coming out, and you guys are not going to believe what's going to be coming out this year. You guys know The Exorcist is coming out in 4K, the 50th anniversary, right, this year. Well, wait till you see these fucking editions that are coming out. Oh my God. They look beautiful. And that's only the beginning. So let's probably turn this down for like let it smack down on there. Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. Something I used to do is I would pick a night and I would have somebody come on with me. It would be like open watch along night where I could have a co-watcher just pop on. You know what I mean? I did a few times. Nanette jumped on, Trinity jumped on. I had Ben from Cadaver Club jump on, and it's just one of those nights where it's just open jump on night. But I'm only gonna have one person, maybe two, and I'm thinking about doing that tonight. If anyone's interested, let me know, and I might here in a little bit put the link up there so you can jump on. So if anyone would want to, I'm not for sure that I'm going to do it, but I might. Yes, Fulci's out there, man. Yeah. Oh, did you do that last night? Huh? Let's go. I actually watched it earlier today because it'd been, I don't know, 6 8 months since I'd seen it, and it's just so damn weird anyway. I wanted to make sure I was up on top of it. You know me, man. Got to do my homework, man. You got to do your homework. If you're going to watch something or you're going to review something, you got to do your homework. You got to know what you're talking about, or you should be doing it. You should not be putting a film on and talking about it if you don't know what you're talking about. Just makes a mockery of the whole thing. That's okay, Jamie. That's cool. You're so depressed for. But I thought you sounded kind of down last night. When you was on Karen's stream. What's going on with you? This poor guy, man. This guy, he lets out some yells. Here, listen. You never heard of the Beyond, huh? Well, we knew who Fulci is, right? You've probably seen a good amount of Fulci at least. Zombie, House of Cemetery, those. Cool. Yeah, I haven't seen Demons 2 in many years. I still need to get a copy of Demons 2. Or is it streaming anywhere? Because I gotta get prepared for this. And I don't really have the money to buy one right now. So I'm trying to figure this out. If I had to rent it, I could do that. There's one that I really want to get on eBay, man. It's the window, it's the other window slip cover. Um, oh, it's the Arrow window slip cover that looks like this one. This is the first one. It's the only black Arrow window slip cover besides Demons 2. And I can get it for like 35, $40. But I've got that right now. I've got that extra, man. Like I said, I just had to pay a $280 gas bill. And fucking turned off cold here and shit. Oh, right. Black? Yeah. Yeah, I know what group you're talking about. I bet I could guess pretty much who it was too. Yeah, yeah, I know a little bit about them. Man, you're better than that, man. Look, I could tell you the same old shit. I could sit here and say, they're not worth it and all that kind of stuff, but you already know that. You already know they're not worth it. You know, um, just fuck them. Yeah, and fuck him. You know, fuck them. Just always remember, you get back what you get. So if you're a fucking dick, you will pay for it. And that's what's up. Right, right. And yeah, and they pretty much do kiss his ass too. I don't. I never would. I haven't watched him. I unsubbed from him a couple of years back because I just got a bad vibe off him. The more I checked him out, the more I got into it and talked to him, the more I realized that, hey, Waffles, how you doing, man? Yeah, I dropped him. Haven't watched him since. Haven't talked to him anything. It's just because he's been on here so damn long and blah blah blah. And he's pretty much all their mentors. You know, he mentored them all basically because he's been on here so damn long, and it's just given him some sort of a god happy with himself complex. He's got this complex where he just thinks he knows it all, and everybody, you know, and the more people kiss his ass and follow him around, and the worse it's gonna get. But he'll pay for it. He'll pay for it. Trust me. That's right, karma. Absolutely. But anyway, let's change the subject here. Um, Katrina McCall. I absolutely love her. She was in 4 straight of his films at this time. She did Zombies. She's only got the corners of the eye. Um, you know, and then of course she did See Living Dead and The Beyond, House by the Cemetery. Absolutely fantastic. Knocked down. Only you are the one that decided to get up at 15 minutes championship of life. Exactly. Rocky explained that to his son. Yeah, and he explained it to him. Basically, you're going to get knocked down. Um, it's that getting up for that one more round when you don't think that you can, but you do, that makes all the difference in your life. When you don't think you can, but you pull up enough strength to do it, that's what makes the difference. If you don't give up for that, and if you do, makes all that difference. Rocky is so inspirational, man. Rocky is so what Americana should be. You know, he's everything that we all strive for. He really is. Wow, ain't been here a while. How's it going, Ben? Thanks for stopping by, man. Long time no seeing here, brother. Dan 600. Oh yeah, I like Catriona, man. Or at this time, I think she was going by Catherine McCall. She's actually British. Yeah, hey, Ben, how's it been going, brother? Been doing good. Cool, awesome, very cool. Um, Ben lives really close to where the Fog Lighthouse is. Um, he did a video on it. Anybody that's not subbed to Cadaver Club definitely should, man. He's got a great collection. You wouldn't believe his German media books, man. I'm so jealous. But he lives real close to where the fog was shot. You know, that lighthouse. He has a vid on there. Go on his channel, check it out. Um, of him going down that big long flight of stairs to that lighthouse. Really cool. Like one of the coolest, nicest people on here. Did a really cool thing for me. He allowed me. I wasn't able to get it. I couldn't order it because they wouldn't ship to me for some reason. Since he's over there on the coast, since he's closer to the coast and everything, they shipped to him. He bought this for me and got it for me and got it there because I wasn't able to get it. I didn't have the money yet. It was right at Christmas time, and he got it for me and held it for me. And I so appreciate that, man. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Look at this fucking thing. This is one of those 84 films with a wooden drawer, and it's got the little digibook type thing in here. Absolutely beautiful. This is leather bound. One for Ben, I wouldn't have that. Oh, yeah. One for you, I wouldn't have that one, man. Because it's sold out now, I do believe. Well, there's only 2,000-3,000 on that thing, which is more. I think that's more than they should have made of those. I think those should have been limited to 300, 500 maybe, just because. I mean, it makes it hard for us to get, but I'm just letting everybody know the 50th anniversary of The Exorcist on 4K. They're going to be announcing it in the next few months. I think it's going to come out September or October. And oh man, it's got 3 variants. I've already seen it, and it is going to be badass. It's going to be Cinema Museum, yeah, and they're the ones that put out the really nice one here 2 or 3 years back. but it's gonna be badass. And there's only gonna be like 300 copies, and I'm gonna be right there on that motherfucker goes on pre-order. So, if anybody wants it, I suggest they be there too. This motherfucker is awesome. There's no date yet for pre-order. I'm keeping my eye on. I haven't left my email, so they've notified. Because it is going to be, if you're a serious collector and you like boutiques and you want the really fucking badass shit like this, you're going to want this Exorcist 4K. There's going to be several versions of Exorcist 4K. But if you're a collector, if you're a collector feels about like I do, like Ben does, and like Ninja's starting to do here, yeah. This is the Exorcist that you're going to want. Period. End of story. Yeah, it's not just me, but Ben has that, I do believe. And I'm down with it. And I have that too. I got that a couple of months back. Check out that with you guys. Look at that. Of course, you got your book in here. Now, you talk about a serious film, man. The Sadness, man. I seen that. I watched that with my son. And my son, something should have happened in that movie, pissed him off. He did not like it. He doesn't like that kind of thing. And I'm sure anybody that's seen it knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's a rough motherfucker, man. It is brutal. It is horror. The Sadness is horror. You know, pure unfucked live, un-PGI'd, unmainstreamed horror. That's my main thing now is I am against mainstream, man. Scream 6 set me up for that. I'm done, fuck this mainstream shit. I want some real horror. I'm sick of these fuckers coming in with all these sequels and all these remakes just for that cash grab. Oh yeah, it is good. My son's never gonna watch it again, but I'm going to. Like he found out that I got the media book, and he was like, "But," I said, "Yeah, it's rough, but it's damn good." I'm getting ready for the first time to watch a Serbian film. Probably tomorrow or the day after. I've never seen it yet, and I know what it's about and all this. I'm going to watch it for the first time, so I'll be letting you all know what I thought. That's okay, Marianne. That's okay. With some of the people that come on here with me, talking about this shit, you'll learn about them all this shit in no time. You still haven't seen that one, huh? Man, wow, that surprises me. It's on Voodoo and it says unrated, so I think it's the cut. There might be an even worse one that you get on physical media, maybe. Um, because I know it's on Unearthed Films, I do believe, and maybe somewhere else too. Yeah, but be prepared, Mary Ann. The Sadness is rough. If you like rough horror, I mean, you get into like exploitation or anything like that, or you show some rough shit happening, like like Martyrs or something like that. Have you seen Martyrs? Or I'm trying to think of some examples here. I don't have a lot of new movies as far as films just made, except for my A24. That's probably the newest shit that I've got as far as new horror goes. Yeah. Yeah, there's a package on Prime where you can get Shutter with a AMC Plus, and AMC Plus is badass. So you get both of them for what? It's like $10 or something, and you end up getting both of them. But you gotta have Prime first, so it actually ends up being like $25. So if you got 25 extra bucks a month, you can have Prime, AMC Plus, and Shutter. Yeah, there's two different versions of it. There's the original version, foreign version, and then there's the American version. One I want to see, I want to see the new Goodnight Mommy. The yeah, the American remake. I haven't seen that yet. I've seen the original. And that one's a good one too. But I'm wanting to see that new one. This is crazy. The eyes, man, it's weird. That is a woman named Cynthia Monreilly, or at this time she went by Sarah Kelly. No, did you? What copy was it? Was it a media book or like a full slip box set or something? But yeah, keep up on it, Horror for All, and I will keep you all in the know on what's going on with The Exorcist, so we all know when that fucker hits that pre-order. It is fucking beautiful, and there's three variants of it, and they all are limited to 300. And it's gonna be released by Cine Museum, and hold on, goddamn name. High Def Ninja is also going to be involved in one of in one of the variants. So yeah, bro. Yeah, they've actually been doing some pretty shit. I'm looking forward to. I end up ordering my Martin through Diabolic, so it's not hitting as quick as getting through Second Sight. But luckily, they allowed us to order through Second Sight for the Chainsaw Massacre. They usually don't ship to America. Second Sight doesn't. At one time they did, but they stopped. Like Martin wouldn't. I couldn't get Martin too, but the Chainsaw Massacre did, and you get some extra art cards with it if you order straight to them, which I did. The Chainsaw Massacre, man. I have got like five new collector's editions of Texas Chainsaw Massacre on 4K, and I'm gonna be doing a video showing all of it all. Yes, Martin is badass, and it is beautiful. That Chainsaw Massacre is probably the most beautiful I've ever seen in Chainsaw Massacre, in my opinion. I love the colors. All you gotta do is look at my thumbnails and you see how much I like black and red, deep red. You know what I mean? The lady's eyes, man. That's kind of complicated. You just kind of have to, watch and listen. You know what I mean? This one, you're not gonna get a lot of answers out of this one, Barry. Really not. This is just part two. Just know there's part two in the Gates of Hell trilogy. You know, See Living Dead, Beyond. Other than that, just check it out and enjoy. You have to experience it. Just experience. Just uh, that new edition of Wolf Creek is out, man. There's only 1,000 of them. I want that something bad. I do not have the money to get it, and it is going to be sold. It may be sold out now. Ninja got it. I've never seen the guys who made a video store, the basement or garage. Yeah, yeah, I do believe I did. Yes, yes, yes. He's very yeah. This is during Fulci's stage, man, where he wasn't throwing you around or kicking down the door to let you know what he was saying. He was just kind of letting you experience it. He was just kind of making films. I think he pretty much wanted everybody to interpret it, just like Ninja said. He wanted to interpret it, like if you had 10 different people and you asked them what it was about, what they thought it was about, you make it 10 different answers. That type of thing. Hey, what's going on, Josh? Thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. Seeing you in a minute. What have you been up to? Do some cardio before it's too late. Peace. Restream. All right. Thanks, man. Yeah. Hit me up in the messages, Ben. Get together and do something. We haven't done anything in a long time. That would be interesting. That would have been interesting. Yeah. That'd been different. Can you imagine Fulci doing a Friday 13th movie? He definitely would put a different shine on that motherfucker, wouldn't he? Watching it. There you go, man. There you go. I just have to be a little broke right now. I'm going to be broke for the next 2 or 3 weeks, unfortunately. It's on a low point. So hopefully, I know I already missed a big pre-order that I wanted to get to that only has 1,000 pieces. And I'm really pissed about it. But there wasn't nothing I could do about it. I had to pay a damn near $300 gas bill. So, and gotta have heat, man. Gotta make sure the kid has heat, But that hurt me, along with all the other, bills. Brother teeth, oh yeah, man. Brother teeth is one of those things. You know what I mean? Brother teeth is one of those things that everybody's got at least like one Friday 13th. Man. I mean, you like the first one, you gotta like the second. You know, at least just because it is what it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right after the Jason Goes to Hell. I'd like to see him do the Jason Goes to Hell. You know, because I think that everyone knows that that's Friday 13th out of all of them. Well, Manhattan at the end too, but I'm not big on Ghost of Hell at all, man. I think it's silly as fuck. I would like to have seen Fulci do it though. This is a fucked up part. Check this out. Check this part out, Marion. He's born on a Friday 13th, huh? Really? What year? What year Friday 13th was you born? Was it a was it a June Friday 13th or last year there was Friday 13th on my birthday weekend. It was Friday May 13th, and then my birthday was Saturday May 4th. Yeah, well, yeah, he's all right, but the actor, but yeah. I missed that motherfucker too, man. Fuck, I missed that motherfucker. And now the secondhand man motherfuckers are asking over $100 for it. I'm all, I have plenty of good copies of City of the Living Dead, man. I can miss that one and not be mad. One thing I want badly, I can't remember the name of the goddamn company that does it. It might be soon. No, it's not. But it's the Night of the Living Dead when it's in black and white and it's got Barbara on it. And in green, in German, it says the Night of the Living Dead. It's that thick box set. It's in black and white. It's fucking beautiful, man. I've seen Chili Billy review it. I missed that son of a bitch too. So I got some catching up to do. Right, 1987, huh? What month was that in 87? I gotta look on the phone and check it out, I guess. Because we get 2 or 3 Friday 13th a year. Usually is the way it works out. Job with my partner. All right. That would be cool, man. Be a good job. We're going on daily dad and my food. Yeah. Oh man. I want to delve into so much more Romero, man. Like I wish I could watch. I wish I could do watch-alongs. There's certain movies I wish I could do watch-along, like at least every other week. And Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and Day of the Dead. Those are three that I wish I could just do every other week. You know, if I get away with it, I would. That and just a certain zombie. Oh shit, man. I'm trying to think. Damn it. Certain ones that I just wish I could do all the time. Thank you very much, Josh, man. Yeah, that's one part of my that's one part of my room. Of course, it goes way over here. Right here's all the movies. It takes this whole wall here. I got I think 3,000 here. Um, got cool editions like this, bro. Think about that, Josh, man. I have the Suspiria and the opera amongst a lot of things I want to get a hold of. One of my main things that I want to get is the Don't Torture a Duckling like this. It's black with the gold writing, I do believe. She's terrified to even touch this shit, man. Face is melting off and shit. Yeah. You get this red, milky looking substance coming to her feet, and she's like, man, I do not let that touch me. Can't blame her. I should probably turn it down a little bit. I'm not getting a flag. Never had one, don't want one. I had that too loud, man. Hopefully, you guys didn't hear that. If you ever do hear my TV, remember to let me know so I can turn it down because I don't want to get flagged over some dumb shit. And the audio, the music in a film will get you flagged quicker than the video will at times. You know what I mean? Music's a little shittier with copyright than video. It just seems to go that way. Hollywood play Jason. That'd be cool, yeah. I'm so glad that he's doing Wolverine one more time in Deadpool movie. I'm glad he chose to do that. I think the reason that he did that is because Ryan Reynolds asked him to, you know, and they're friends. He's got a lot of respect for him. You gotta have a lot of respect for Ryan Reynolds. You know what I mean? Ryan Reynolds is kind of like Keanu Reeves. I respect. I have more respect for Keanu Reeves than I do any other star in Hollywood. Bar none. Bottom line, Keanu Reeves is such a good guy. And he ain't gotta be, man. He's just good looking, fucking successful, rich motherfucker. He could easily be a smart ass. You know what I mean? Be full of himself, but he's not. Guy buys the fucking people he's in the movie with and his stunt people fucking Harleys. He oh god. Um Matrix, he do I do believe his Matrix I heard he donated his entire salary to a charity and didn't even put his name on it. He didn't do it in his name. Everything. All right, Josh, man. Thanks for stopping through. Um, give me that thumbs up for you, lead, brother. For the true better idea and to get behind a lot better than the last album. But yeah, you guys keep up with me on the Ant Horror for All. I'm gonna keep us all in the loop because when those hit pre-order, they will be gone in like minutes. 10 minutes later, they'll be gone. So we need to plan way ahead. It'll probably be released in September or October, and these are going to be badass 50th anniversary edition of the Extras. These three variants are. They are beautiful. One of them one of the covers they've released before, but they're re-releasing it with this 50th anniversary set. I've been studying on this shit. I'm big on The Exorcist, and I'm big on anything that is beautiful and extravagant as film arena and cinema museum. You know what I mean? They put out nice shit. I mean, like so nice. That's why they limit it because they know a lot of people can't fucking afford to get that shit. You know, when a movie, a special edition like that, is retailing at $179 starting out plus shipping, you know it's extravagant. All right, that's cool, Marianne. Always appreciated. Always much appreciated. Much love to you. Much love to all you guys, man. You guys are so appreciated. This is some of the most fun I have is on here when I get when I talk to you guys and bullshit. Bullshit, shoot shit, watch a movie, spread my knowledge that I still have so far. I lost some of it. I'm at that stage of my life where I forget names. I'd be forgetting how Al Pacino's fucking name. You know what I mean? And it's ridiculous, but it's just the way the brain works. Or it could be because I'm an old burnout. He's 40 lost. Like I lost a lot of brain cells. Thing I like about Catriona McCall is she's really pretty and she's got this feel about her like she's a nice person. You know what I mean? You feel comfortable with her, and she just she would be the because she is English. She's British from the UK. Um, she she would be the Britain's version of the girl next door. She's so normal and just so regular at the same time. Just very very attractive. Like I said, she gives off this feel like what I mean, like you can trust her or like she'd be friendly. She gets abused so much in Fulci movies. I think Zombie was her first one, maybe with him. She definitely got abused in that. She got the very notorious and very well known Splinter scene. That and the shark scene is like, you know, two of the most memorable scenes in horror history, and it came out of one movie. That watch along was fun a couple weeks ago. The zombie one was. We all had a great time with that shit. I think that's the one we watched where we kept talking afterwards and ended up talking about every which way but loose and all that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna add to my non-horror watch alongs and my non-horror movie discussions. Like I said, I want to do The Outsiders. Um, there's so many of them. I said Forrest Gump. Uh, there's quite a few. Every Way But Loose. That's gonna be fun as hell, man. But get ready for me to quote that movie like crazy and have a great time with that. Because I am gonna have a great time when I do that one. It's gonna be a fucking blast. Hey, Sean, what's going on, man? It's coming through. Appreciate you, brother. It's the idea I had. The rock band is doing a live album. Like, need to do a camp. Jason has not been seen. No, he's hibernating. Oh yeah. Just think about it, man. It's been so long because it's legal bullshit. They haven't done anything on Friday 13th. But you know, everybody knows, and they know that when they do, it's so easy. It's so easy. Friday 13th is so easy to put something cool into. There doesn't mean limits on Friday 13th. He can come back in any way that anybody wants him to, as long as it makes sense. As long as it's not stupid. But that's what's cool about the simplicity of Jason. So simple, yet he's the most iconic, you know, movie slasher of all time. He's the most well known, most iconic. Jason is number one in that category. He's not my favorite personally. My favorite's the original Michael Myers, not from 1978. But you got to love Jason, man. You never heard of him. Well, Marianne, Karen and I tomorrow night are doing Alien, first Alien. So I'm looking forward to that discussion because that the Alien franchise is one of those where I could get on here and talk literally all night, the rest of the night till the morning about the Aliens, about that franchise. It provides so much talking material. That's why I'm looking forward to it because you guys know I love to talk, especially somebody else on the panel, like Karen. It is definitely a wild movie. Yes, it's probably the weirdest and wildest of the trilogy in my opinion. Sean and I were having a discussion earlier, guys, about the Omen franchise because you seen his thing that he put up on um, Omen 3: The Final Conflict. And I was discussing the first trilogy. As far as I'm concerned, there isn't even a part four. I don't even consider it canon. You know what I mean? It's not even part of it. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a great time, Marianne, with that one. Yeah. Um, it's not streaming free, but it is on a Prime channel, either Stars or Showtime. And I figured go ahead and do it because most people have it, you know. So I figured we're safe there. Uh, yeah. I've decided not to call it Final Girl anymore. I'm gonna call it what they originally called it. You guys remember what Final Girl was originally referred to? It hasn't always been Final Girl. That kind of evolved. That's awesome, Marianne. Check it out with us because we're gonna have a great time. And then the next week, because she and I are doing a show every Tuesday, and I'm gonna discuss with you guys what my ideas are for this. It's not just gonna be a watch along. It's not just gonna be that. It's not just gonna be a commentary and a discussion. I want to mix it up with some other shit. So see how well it works. It may take a few episodes to get it the way I want it. What I think will be really cool with it. But it's strictly for the community. This thing is just like the Ann Horror for All. It's like the tagline in my Ann Horror for All. Done by the horror community for the horror community. And I mean that shit. When I was doing it with Night, it was for the horror community by the horror. You know, um, that first 4 episode season with him was a blast. But this season, it's just me. I may have guests in and out. It's going to be just me. So it's my baby. I worked on this thing for a long time, and then like I said, me and Knight did the first 4 episodes, and our schedules just clashed so much. He's so busy, and I'm so busy now that we just can't find time to do it together. So I said, that's okay. That's cool. I'll go ahead and take it. I'm more than capable. I can handle it. The movie Final Girl is fantastic. I was thinking about that the other day. That was entertaining as hell. But the Final Girl was originally referred to as Survivor Girl. That was her first little nickname. The last girl. She was a Survivor Girl. But over the last few years, it's kind of evolved into Final Girl. Thank you, Marianne. I appreciate that. Yep, it's all I mean. It just it's like these figures' mechanisms like decided to come alive. You know how much bigger than them. There's so many of them that they could easily just. I can go around the room here as far as action figures go. I think a couple hundred around here standing up. A couple hundred figures. bunches of posters. I got figures on the wall. I got some Marilyn Monroe shit right here. I wanted to do I should do a collection room. Not do a collection room. I've not done a full collection room ever. I did little pieces, but it's changed a lot since then. But yeah, I should go through and show everybody everything. I've been thinking about it. I'm got a wrestling figure thing going here, and then up there is all my autographed uh, all my autographed horror stuff, and there is my Universal monsters and Halloween and my Romero zombies and my Ron Carpenter figures and shit. Got an open spot waiting for my Stevie Wayne if it ever comes. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I mean, um, that movie, the movie Unsane, which is a pretty damn good show. It's almost it's like a cam footage, found footage type of thing, except for it's a cam thing. It was originally shot on an iPhone, I guess. So I mean, these cameras, even the cheapest ones, have gotten so good that you know you can literally make a film. I prefer people do a lot of that rather than all these damn sequels and remakes. We need some new shit. We need some fresh shit. Stop stealing off the greatness of the past. Let's get some greatness going here now. Be creative. You know, create some new shit. Do something different. Yeah. Cool. It's awesome, Jamie. Here, I'll put it here so everybody can see. Yeah. I'd put on there where it's just rolling by, so I don't have to push it every time. Fuck it. Since it will only been getting between 7 to 12 or so on, there's no reason to roll it. I have an odd channel. I'll average between 7 and 15 people throughout my stream. But then after I'm done, I'll look at it and it'll have like 200 views. And then before the end of the night, just like last week, See Living Dead's got well over 600 views now. A little better than I expected. I expected about 4, but he's got over 6, heading towards 7 pretty quick. Yes, grindhouse style, absolutely, absolutely. Yes, because they just had a feel, they just had a look to them, man. It was just different, and like Sergio Martino and Argento, they had a feel to it too, and it's completely different feel than Fulci. You know, really, Lynch, huh? Did he? That's very cool. Yes, it is. Yes, it is awesome. Does anybody on here know or watch or subscribe or anything to Todd E. Walnuts? I was watching his newest video, and he actually talked. Like I said, I don't know if you guys know him. I assume some of you do. Um, he's talking about quitting. I was shocked, man. I know he takes these hiatuses and shit, but I never expected him to quit, man. He's been around for a minute. Todd has. Todd, man, you talk about a collection, man. Todd E. Walnuts. You ever seen Todd E. Walnuts? Um, he's the top type of. When you hit Todd and you go a space and you hit E, it'll pop up. You don't need no link or nothing. But if you like watching collections, man, Todd Walnuts. But yeah, he's talking about quitting. I was so surprised. I hope he changes his mind. We said I don't know if you guys know him, but he's been around for a good minute. I'm sure at least some of you has seen it, at least a vet or so he has. Especially if you type up horror collection. You know, you type up horror collections on YouTube, he usually pops up somewhere there. That poor book, man, it looks like it's gonna do something like not be together anymore. Yeah, see, they refer to the seven doors several times in here. No, it's right off the damn thing. In the trilogy, right? It takes back Manhattan. Yeah, just don't have the toxic waste flush through there and turning back into a little kid. Let's change that. Let's take that out of the canon because that was ridiculous. I know what they were trying to say, but it sucked. It sucked balls, man. I mean that ending bit like a muppet. Takes back Manhattan, yeah, yeah, hell yeah. As long as he crawls out of that fucking sewer, grown up instead of a little kid again. Yeah, yeah. He turned to a look. I was like, what? He wasn't even injured anymore or nothing. He just like, if you run out of creativity so much that you got to do, you know, that you think that's a good idea. I don't know, man. Wait, yeah, yeah, yeah. The one we should have exactly. Yeah, we gonna do some shit to him with the toxic waste. Fucking have it eat him up and all that shit like it was doing. Want to flush back out though and have him be some bald headed, naked fucking little boy. That was weird, man. That was weird. I didn't care for it. I thought it was fucking ridiculous. I know some horror movies can be ridiculous and they're supposed to be fun, but there's a line there. You know, there's a line between fun and goofy and good goofy fun horror and stupidity. You know, there's that line. Shouldn't cross it. Like Night of the Creeps and Slither and all them, they go right there at that line, but they do it right. You know, they, they don't get to the point. If you're watching it and then you start and you look at your watch how long it's got left and you're rolling your eyes a lot, that means they probably went over the line. Look at these spiders, man. Are is yours on the spider part where it's biting his nose and shit? That is really fucked up and weird. Wait, maybe it's other canon. I think it's late short term. Yeah, but something like that, Junebug, is best we never even had it at all. How in the fuck are you going to explain it that you turn into a little kid? But then, you know what I mean? There's exceptions to that rule, man. There really is. And him turning into a little kid from Fox Place is one that I would act like being fucking out. That's not story. That's smart. Or that's not lazy. That's just being smart. That's fixing, man. Not lazy. Because explaining that would be ridiculous. No matter how you tried to explain that, it would be ridiculous. You could not. I don't care who you are. You could not explain that whole thing and change it and make it right. It'd be fucking bogus completely. Yeah, tarantula is actually one of the most docile spiders to us. They have a mean look to them, and they can kill you. You know, they are poisonous. But tarantulas actually don't want to bite us. You know, they just don't feel hostile toward us. But these fuckers just crawl right up there and start biting on his ass. Did you notice some of the fake tarantulas in there? Some of the ones they threw in to make it look like they had more. You could tell because the legs weren't moving right. They were just kind of scooting along. Italian horror, you gotta love it. Gotta love it. Because Fulci had spent a whole shitload of time, making his spider's legs move and shit like that. That's just not what he. It's just not how a filmmaker was. Yeah, oh yeah, they bite his tongue and his nose and shit. Well, you don't explain it. Does it still happen though? So you leave in him turn into a little kid. Yeah, they bit his tongue and shit, didn't they? Marianne's like, oh my god, exactly. It was just fun, you know what I mean? It's this kind of shit you could always guarantee. It's kind of shit that you count on me that you're gonna see in a Fulci film and stuff like that. No rhyme, no reason of why these spiders just walked right up there directly to him and started fucking biting him and shit. I mean, not really. It just happened. They did it because they could. It was awesome. Yeah, he didn't go out of his way to try to have the legs of the big spider move and make and look all real. That's just not the kind of thing Fulci did. Is it good shock or bad shock? I mean, like, you know what I mean, right? Shock in a good way, like, or you're in shock to where it's like, you don't look at your watch, or you're not checking the time, are you? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do timestamp here. My timestamp just hit 56 minutes. Oh, always is a wild ride with Fulton. Was you here for the zombie? Had you seen Zombie before? Even that one. Um, he's actually got some regular storytelling too, like on one that I'm going to do. Don't torture a duckling. That's just about a child murder. Is basically what it's about. Oh, you got to watch Zombie. Zombie is one of the best zombie films ever made by far. It's right up there with Romero's and Return of the Living Dead. There's a certain spot for the greatest zombie movies, and here's how they fall. Got Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, um, Zombie, Return of the Living Dead, Living Dead at Manchester Morgue, Burial Ground is in there. Um, Trying to think here. Um, Dawn of the Dead remake's pretty good. My Living Dead remake's decent. Tony Todd's great in it. So is was old Tom. Tom's good in there too. Tom. I don't like the chick that my problem with the remake, Tom Savini's remake of Night of the Living Dead. I don't like the girl that plays Barbara. I don't. I think she's lousy. I don't think she can act at all. I mean, she's not like porno chick bad acting, but I just don't believe her. I like the original Barbara much better. Jason Goes to Hell. Jason X. There's a book in his timeline. Remake could make hand in script. Yeah, well, yeah. Hell, yeah. I mean, you could think anything, you know. And if you're creative enough, you can make almost anything work. Almost. But you got to be creative. You got to be inventive. You got to have the mind. You know what I mean? And that's something I think is missing in filmmaking. The exception of Evil Dead Rise. That I haven't seen that yet. I am so looking forward to that. Like I say, I have I have a social disease, but I'm going to see Evil Dead Rise. I'm gonna fight through it and go see that motherfucker. I don't care. I try to pick a time when not very many people are in there. Because I'm going. I'm looking forward to this one giving me some real horror again. Check this out, Marianne. This guy's like becomes zombified. TV show. Hey Trench, how you doing, man? Yeah, everybody hadn't hit that like yet, man. You can do that for me. I'd really appreciate it. Hit that like so I can get out there and you know, just like the first part of this trilogy that I did last week. You know, 700 people viewed that because of the thumbs up. You know what I mean? And the and as far as you know, and the comments, that's what gets you out there, man. Good, man. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Cool. Thank you so much, Trench, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, I want to get out there so I can torment as many people as I possibly can. I mean, just randomly, you got some kind of you got some wolf in there howling. It's just random, you know what I mean? They're just a wolf. I love this white room, man. It's so spooky. It's ain't a damn thing on those walls, man. You can tell it's like a institution or some type of shit. I mean, that's what it comes off. I mean, hot guys. I have to undo myself here. Fill on my shirts back. That sign, yeah. Yeah, that's a sign to the gates of hell. You know what I mean? That's basically what the trenches. Hey, Trenchy. Hey, what's how you doing? Uh, how you doing? We're talking to everybody. It's awesome, man. See, just like I said before, these watch-alongs are, you know, this is a way since none of us live close to each other. We're all over the world, or all over the country, or whatever. This is a way where we can watch movies together and bullshit. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. It's the only way we can. Yeah, we can't hook up in person and do it. Hey, if anybody wants to come on here with me and bullshit and watch. If you have anything that you want to say or anything, I can put the link on the chat. I can and will do that if anybody wants to for this last about half hour. Today's the last day of winter, huh? I'm, well, no, but for some, really for the first time, wow, 3 or 4 months ago. Still got to see House by the Cemetery. Wow, man, that's one of my favorites. I think House by the Cemetery just kicks ass. Dr. Freudenstein. Are you? All right, man. Hang on. I don't know if there or not. It should be there. Is it? Did I get it up there or not? Yeah, I'm trying. Here we go. Try again. Why is it not putting it up there? Why is this not working? There you go. There it is. Man, this is creepy as she's sitting there. You leave me alone. She screams these things for several fucking minutes, man. There it is, French, if you want to pop on bullshit for a minute. While we're finishing up the film. The link just went up there. It's, yeah. Did you see the link, man? Who's wanting to come on, Trench? Up to you, man. You don't got to. Attack Dickie. Yeah, this dog Dickie, man. She's just having this dog just fuck him up. Attack Dickie, Dickie, get him, Dickie, attack. Ah, she's losing. Man, that's crazy. Especially as close as you are to Steel, man. Steel loves the Italian over. Surprised you guys hadn't watched that shit, man. It's crazy. Like, guys, I kind of introduced Trinity to the greatness of Exorcist 3. He had never seen it. And we watched it together on here. And I kept, I didn't spoil it because he'd never seen it. And he ended up really liking it. Exorcist 3 was kind of a shame. Because I went and seen it at theater in 1990. I do believe it came out in 90 or 91. When I seen it. And it was a shame. Me and my friend and maybe one or two other people were the only people there. And it was on like a time where it should have been full. Nobody gave that film a chance back then. But when people found out that it was actually a kick-ass movie, the Exorcist 3 is now, because it is. It's the only sequel that's. Hey, here we go. We got somebody on here. Hold on. Let me read these comments real quick. It's crazy, isn't it, Marion? Here we go. Herbie. All right, man. Here we go, guys.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, Trent, man?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, man. Great. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, thanks for having me, man. It's always good to talk to you.
Oh, yeah. No problem, man. Yeah. We've had some good dreams, man. This first time that I've done this in a long time where I put it up there where somebody could join me. But I figured, what's the thought? Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, I get doing it solo too, because sometimes when you have people on, it's hard to keep up with the chat and stuff.
Yeah. Now I treat collabs to begin with. I collab every single watch along. But now it's like a rare thing. I thought it'd work out better since I know how to multitask and do the show on my own. But now when I do have somebody on, it becomes like a special occasion.
Yeah, it's cooler that way. Actually, it's kind of dope how you work that out.
Yeah, Hey, I get pretty good ideas here and there.
Yeah. Well, I think you have more than a few.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Uh,
Of course,
uh,
I've had some thinkers too, man. Oh my God.
I
But
mean, we all do.
yeah, sit down too. But I've come a long way though.
Yeah. You've been doing this for like what, 2 years now? Cause you're fairly new to the
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah. It'll be 2 years. May the 4th. Actually, May on Star Wars Day.
Oh shit.
That'll be my 2 year anniversary,
Yeah.
and
I'm
I'm doing something special for. I'm not sure what.
nice. I mean, in 2 years you've come pretty far, you know. Like you're
Yeah.
at like what, almost 600?
No, I just only passed 3, but
Oh,
I
three. My bad. I'm confusing the numbers.
well my first year was a bitch, man. I had age of 4. Um, off and on with friends. A couple people I thought were friends weren't, and
Hmm.
my whole first year, I came and went so much I couldn't even get over 100. But let me see, I hit 100 in about April of 2022. So since
Hmm.
April, I've gone over 300.
Nice. Yeah, it's
So
always hard to hit that 100, but once you do, it's pretty like, you know, it's pretty smooth sailing.
I hit 100 I actually hit 100 like 5 times, man.
Oh shit.
Before they let me keep it and go over it, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
people were subbing, but they weren't watching and commenting. And I
Yeah.
tell people, if you're gonna sub, at least watch a couple videos and comment on them, or YouTube will take you right out, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't personally care about the sub count. Like I just do
Right,
this for
right,
fun.
right. I
But
just want to get as many people on here as possible bullshitting, man. That's my
oh
goal.
yeah, that's my thing too, man. Is I just want to try to bring people together. But then it's hard because then there's people. You try to be the bridge, but there's always like walls being made. It's yeah, it's
I
the game.
when I look at these watch alongs, this is like this is like my thing. This is what I'm known for now, is doing these.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? What I try to
yeah,
do is I want to bring people together that can't hang out together and watch films together. See, it's like it we're like a bunch of friends watching one movie together, even though we can't be together. We can do it this
yeah, yeah.
we, we can still do it
Exactly.
this way, and I want it to feel like we're all together.
Yeah, I think you do a pretty good job at that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's my goal. I want everybody to feel like we're in one place, in one room watching it, even though we're not.
Yeah.
Just a group of friends bullshitting, hanging out, watching a movie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I love the blood coming through the wall here on this, man. That they had to have got that from Amityville, man.
Oh, you at like the end where everything's going fucking nuts.
Yeah,
The bar.
there was blood coming out of the walls and running down it. I immediately thought of Amityville Horror.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta watch out for the cemetery, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of, I'm very, very new to Italian horror. Like, I gotta
Mhm.
see more of Fulci and Argento for sure.
I'm surprised it's close to yours too, man.
Yeah, I was just very late because I didn't really learn about Italian horror till I came on YouTube and found the horror community in general, and then I'm very late to watching it. Like, I still gotta watch Suspiria correctly. I've seen it before, but the way I watched it was on my water damaged tablet through John's TV screen. He was sharing his screen. So that's not the way to watch the movie. Obviously, I still enjoyed it, but I gotta watch it properly.
Yeah, I'm doing it here in about a month.
Oh shit! I'll have to try to make it to that.
We're 4 weeks. No, we're 3 weeks into a 6 to 7 week poultry kick, and then 2 months after that, I will still be basically I'm doing 3 straight months of Monday night Italian horror.
Oh, okay.
Three straight months, all the way up to my birthday, just about, or maybe a little past it. The first
Mm-hmm.
6 or 7, like I said, is going to be Fulci, and after that, it's going to be some good Argento and Martino. And yes, here in about a month, I'll be doing Suspiria.
Okay. Cool. I'll try to stop by for that. Yeah, I'll definitely try to be around for that.
Very cool, man. Let me
Yeah.
see what everybody's doing here. Talking to Sean. So it says, "Welcome to the bizarre world of Fulci." Absolutely. Oh, I love those. I don't have those, Marianne. Those are cool. Jamie says, "I love Suspiria. Looking forward to that." Oh hell yeah! I got lots of shit up my sleeve for Suspiria.
Yeah.
Also catch mine and Karen from Ocean Chicks Films. Very first official episode tomorrow night at 10 o'clock.
Oh, you're doing another thing with her?
Yeah, we're gonna start doing it every Tuesday.
Ooh.
First two, like tomorrow we're doing Alien, and then next week we're doing Alien.
Oh, that cool. I can't promise anything, but I'll try to stop by to that for sure.
After that, you're looking at we talked about Killer Clowns from Outer Space. We talked
Ooh.
we talked about May, um,
Mm.
but definitely Killer Clowns, man.
Oh, the Killer Clowns is a classic. That movie is amazing.
Yes, yeah. We was gonna do it first, but we decided to do something a little heavier, something
Yeah.
still classic, but a little more serious, and then we're just gonna bounce around.
Yeah.
Hey, Jude, what's going on? How are you doing? Hey, Larry, how you doing, man? Appreciate you, bro. Um, Timestamp here is 1 hour, 16 minutes, 37 seconds. We're coming down to the end of the third act and climax of the film. How's John doing, man?
He's doing good. He's been very busy with stuff, but he's good.
Yeah.
The the last time I saw him.
Yeah, I gotta have him back there again, man. It's been like 3 months since we collabed, man. We need to.
Yeah, I think he's very busy, but like reach out to him. He's around. I watched Children of the Corn 2 with him.
Okay.
Um yeah, it was
Really?
me and him and Nate, my friend Nate, our friend Cara, Brian. We were all just in a back room and we're like, fuck it. We're gonna watch this movie.
Right, right. Mhm. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Lucy says Killer Clowns is very underrated. Well, kind of. Killer Clowns? No, I don't really think it's underrated anymore. Everybody seems to like it. I've never talked to anybody that didn't. So it's definitely gotten the love that it deserves the last few years.
It's definitely one of those that ones that was obscure but is now popular. It's
Right.
like it's like
Remind
like if you like horror, you've probably heard of Killer Clowns.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember watching that when I was a teenager, man, and it's so silly and crazy, but it does it right. You know what I mean?
It's so fun. I love silly shit, and
Fun.
that is just the epitome. One of the
It
epitomes.
it is fun, man.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you want to. It's exactly what you want to bring to a community watch wall. Absolutely. See, maybe not well known outside of the horror community, right? But within the horror community, man, it is adored, and the horror community has grown so much the last few years. It's like cool to like these kind of movies now, and I love that. It's it's a hell of a lot better than the mainstream. I'm not a mainstream fan. I've turned against it so much, man. I'm so
Right.
I'm so sick of hearing about those same ass mainstream movies.
I'm fine with the mainstream. I like both though. I like the mainstream and I like obscure. I like everything. Um,
Now, Friday the 13th, as far as mainstream, I'm looking forward to that new series, and hopefully they'll do a movie now that all the legal bullshit's over.
right. Yeah, like it is over, like it's finally I thought it was still going on. They just found a way to make the show.
Yeah,
But
it's mainly over. Victor Miller finally got some compensation. He has the ownership to Crystal Lake, Jason, and let's see, the little boy Jason, Pamela Voorhees, shit like that, and Sean Cunningham owns Friday the 13th name, and one of the adult Jasons maybe, and a couple other things. So that's how it's split.
yeah, I just wish Sean wasn't like an ass like that. Like
Greedy
I don't know.
motherfucker, man. He paid him for Friday the 13th, and then Friday the 13th went on to get millions and millions and millions of dollars off shit he created, and he never paid him again. That is
Yeah.
fucked up.
I think he's just jealous that he wasn't the what like the first movie's great, but everybody talks about Jason, not Pamela,
Right,
and
right.
that has nothing to do with Sean. That's all Victor.
Oh yeah, man. All of it, all that shit, all the story, the entire backstory, all that Sean Cunningham came up with was the fucking name to begin with. Friday the 13th. That's all he came up with.
Yeah, and the fact is, Sean is one of the main reasons we got that shitty fucking Jason Goes to Hell as well.
Thank you. Exactly. That was
I
the
hate.
big comeback.
That's the only movie, Friday the 13th movie I don't like. And for people that like it, that's fine. I can't get behind Jason being a worm and having to climb up his sister's vagina to be reborn. I'm not down with that.
Exactly. I thought it was supremely silly, man. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Ninja says, wait, you mean you didn't like Halloween Ends and Scream 6 to it? No. I saw not seen Scream 6. I may not see it for years, man. Who knows?
I didn't see Scream 5. I haven't seen Scream 5 or 6 yet. I might watch them eventually, but I don't know. Scream 4 was the perfect ending, in my opinion.
I thought Scream 4 was really good, man.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore Hayden Panettiere, and
Hmm.
I thought the old chick played a great villain. She was the best killer since Stu and Billy, in my opinion.
I agree. Emma Roberts just came out and yeah, she's good at playing the bitchy role, but she also was good at the psychotic.
Oh hell
She
yeah!
proved it.
She was running her own head into walls, man.
Yeah, when she froze herself for the glass table, I was like, "Oh shit, she's crazy."
She is so good. Emma Roberts is, man. Gino says Sean Cunningham is just jackass and he always craps on Jason. Iconic hockey mask, and that's why he was involved in Jason Goes to Hell because he wanted the director to kill Jason. Yeah, that motherfucker. What the fuck, man? He just says I like Jason Goes to Hell. I've actually been talking to a lot of people that do, and I don't get it. But hey, that's them, man. Ginger Ninja, says Ginger Ninja. I would say Halloween Ends is worse. The Scream 6 is disappointing. But I did like Gory Kills and Kirby Return. Yes, Hayden Panettiere. Don't get me started on that, Jim. She has such a cool, great fucking character in part 4. She was a hot as fuck horror movie nerd, man.
She was the female. What's his name? I forget the one dude.
Yeah.
Jamie Kennedy.
You wouldn't have expected her to be the horror movie nerd that she was, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Scream 5 is worse than Spit in the Face franchise, but I thought it was dirty when they kill off one of the trios. Yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Ninja says Scream 2022 was dull, completely abhorrent train wreck of a film, but I need to rewatch it. make sure. Jamie says, I loved Halloween Ends. I felt like, oh, Jamie, they ground him into hamburger meat. He's the boogeyman.
Why was it like Christine?
I don't know, man. What the fuck is up, man?
And the thing is, I don't even like Christine, and it just made it worse.
Really?
Yeah, dude, my killer car movie is The Car from the 70s. I think that's a better killer car movie.
The car is a good one, man.
I can't get into the plot of Christine. I'm sorry, I just can't. I tried.
The car, yes. James Brolin. James Brolin. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good one, man.
It is straight to the point. Demon car from hell killing people. They need to find a way to stop it in the small town. Like that.
What?
Yeah.
Why he's doing it? Why he's doing it? Because he can, I guess.
Simple and sweet. No complex backstory or anything. Just straight to the point.
Maria says, I like the ends too, Jamie. Hey, that's you guys, man. I mean, hey, we that's what makes the community so cool is, if we all had the same opinion, it would be boring. Juno says, Christine, I'd rather watch than Blumhouse's Halloween Ends. Absolutely. I completely agree.
Yeah, at least it has some better parts to it. I'll give it that, yeah.
And it also has a great John Carpenter score, too.
Yeah.
Ninja says, Halloween End worse or better than Halloween Resurrection. Hey, at least Halloween Resurrection has some humor points.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't know because.
Yeah, I know. Jamie says, I wanted him ground into hamburger meat. Why? I'm done with Halloween. Hey, you wouldn't be done with Halloween if they'd have done it fucking right on Planet Village. If they'd have done it right on this Halloween, if they'd have done it like they did in 1978, you wouldn't have wanted them to ground him up.
Yeah.
That's why you want to think about it. That's why you want to ground up. That's why you're tired of him, because they didn't do him right. They haven't done him right since they kind of did him right, except for the brother sister thing in Halloween 2 in 1981. That's the last time they did Michael completely right. Because Halloween 4 is okay, but that mask ruins it.
I do love Halloween 4, and I do like it. It's my second favorite sequel, but it's more fun. I will say I do agree with you because Michael is an artist of death. And one thing I will say I did like they did in Kills is the displays. They'd start doing the displays again.
Dude, the coolest thing about Halloween Ends is at the beginning when he's killing the couple in the house and he keeps pulling the knives out, stabbing the guy with them. There's like several fucking knives he's pulling out of the knife block. He just grabbing the knives and stab, grabbing the knives and stab. That was fantastic.
Or the kids in the Halloween free mask and he sets them up at the playground. I'm like, okay, that's some original Michael shit. We are going back to like part 1 Michael. Like, then they dropped it.
Out of the trilogy, and Kills is my favorite. The only thing I don't like about Kills is the lynch mob is just a little too ridiculous.
That part with the whole just little guy, I don't know, that does like slow the movie down. It's like, why are we doing this? Come on, he's so small. How do you never mind?
Yeah, you get off on a rant here in a minute. Seeing I'm Man's over Resurrection, I can't get into that. Right. You see, Earhart says there's nothing that they could do to make me want more. God damn. All right. So, what did everybody that watched The Beyond, what's your thoughts on it? Marianne, what do you think? It's definitely a movie you have to see more than once.
I remember liking it. It's been a few months, but I enjoyed it, and City of the Dead.
To me, House of the Cemetery is the best one. So we'll see what you think when you see it. Let's see. It says the original ending of Halloween ends. They wanted Corey to fight Ellison at the house. Corey fight Michael at the radio tower. Michael would die, but now the shape is Corey. That was the idea. Huh? Damn. The ninja says go back to weird science, Anthony Michael Hall. Yeah, Anthony Michael Hall, man. Why couldn't they get Brian Andrews, the original Tommy, to play Tommy? Have Anthony Michael Hall play him was weird, man.
I think it was something to do with he was so out of acting that they couldn't get him a contract or something like that, or it was too late. But they got Vicky back, and
yeah, they, well, yeah, they got the original Lindsay, yeah, played by Kyle Richards, yeah.
yeah, you got yeah. Oh, but Lindsay, my bad. I'm confusing the names.
Marianne says so much blood, absolutely. Marianne said it was good, awesome. I'm glad you liked it. Marianne says, "Gotta take a shower after watching this, though." Yeah. Hey, you talk about taking a shower, you should see the original Maniac or Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Yeah.
Was you around when I was doing those, Marianne? Did you watch those with me? Because now you talk about taking a shower, the original Maniac and Henry, man, you will definitely want to shower. No, but not nearly as bad as like Human Centipede. Oh my god, Jesus! Ghostbusters Afterlife. See, just Beyond is great, classic Fulci film. It's out there, very interpretive, ending full of great gore and eye-popping effects. Absolutely, and spiders. Uh, String Six and just like Halloween ends, kills the cool story. Yeah. I mean, really, absolutely. Man says no. He says I'm new to the darker side of horror. Hey man, stick around with me, and I will take you dark. You never know what you're gonna get from me. One week I may watch Last House on the Left, and the next week I'll be watching like Slither. You know what I mean? I'm new to the drink. Yeah, okay. I heard that. It was underrated gem. The spider scene is truly disturbing. Yeah. Did you notice the extra spiders that they added in that weren't actually spiders? They were just kind of scooting along. The legs weren't even moving.
Oh, I don't think I noticed that the first time. I'll have to look for that.
Yeah, next time I watch it, they're just kind of just moving along. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love Kills as well. I really enjoyed the David Gordon Green trilogy. I think they scored 2 hearts on it. I thought Kills was so much fun. Well, let me tell you, Jamie, why. Halloween was my introduction to horror when I was like 5 years old. I became such a huge Michael Myers fan. Um, like I am I am what you call a Halloween purist. I think it's the best word for it. To me, I would be completely happy if the only Halloween that existed was the original. If the last thing we seen of Halloween was when he falls off the balcony there, and Loomis goes and he's gone, I wish it would have ended there.
Right.
That would have been fantastic. Where he's gone, where is he? We don't know. He's everywhere, yet he's nowhere. That was perfect. If it would have ended like that, Halloween would be 10 times more iconic than it is.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
40 some years later, we don't know where the hell he went. He's just still there. That would be in my perfect world. That's what Halloween would have done. They would have never brought him back, not even once.
What they should have done is Halloween 1 and do Season of the Witch. No Halloween, just Season of the Witch. Because people, they're like, oh, if they just stopped the Halloween free and started making anthology, it's like we would have, we would get rid of Halloween 4 and stuff and all these shitty sequels. And it's like, well, if you really want your Halloween free trilogy, you really have to get rid of Halloween 2 because Halloween 2 cemented Michael Myers. At that point, there was no changing it. But if you started it right after and just went Season of the Witch, then you had a chance.
Yeah. Now, I would add Halloween 2 from 1981 gladly to my, I guess we call a head canon. I would gladly add it to it if the brother sister angle wasn't there.
Oh, you don't like the brother sister angle?
I fucking hate it. It was fucking ridiculous.
Oh, I loved
It,
it.
dude, tricked you though, man. The problem with it is it ruined his mystique, man. It ruined his who knows why.
Right.
It's much better with you not knowing why he wants to do it.
That's
He just happened
fair.
to see him. You know what I mean? He just happened to see him. He's so much scarier that way, man.
Yeah. I do like the kind of though, like it's like if this was destined to happen, like their brothers, that this is like the destiny, like they're destined to fight.
Right.
But I get where you're coming from too.
Oh yeah, yeah. See, just like I was talking about earlier, when we disagree, see, like Jamie and Marianne, everybody liked how the end. They liked how that went. You like how the brother sister angle went, and I don't. That's what makes it so interesting conversations, you know?
Yeah, because even like in Halloween 1, how she's giving the destiny kind of talk, like in the classroom, I kind of had that in the Halloween 2. Oh, it was destiny, their brother and sister. This was destined to happen.
Fate never changes. Yep. I am
Yeah.
a big believer in fate too, man. I believe in fate and I believe in karma. Big time. Do you know
Yeah.
those dumbass from Halloween Ends destroyed the Halloween franchise and they're going to destroy the Exorcist franchise? Thank you. I totally agree with you.
Can he just go back to stoner comedies? Like, he was good at that.
Blumhouse reminds me of I can't remember exactly, but Blumhouse like 2012 and shit like that earlier on, like when they did Sinister, shit like that. Blumhouse kicked ass, man. People look forward to their movies now. It's kind of iffy because they're putting out just about any stupid ass fucking mainstream horror that they can come up with now.
Yeah, Fantasy Island, the horror movie. Which, by the way, if you guys are listening, you gotta make I Dream a Genie now. You were dumb enough to do Fantasy Island. Do I Dream a Genie, the horror movie? Come on.
Right. I still haven't seen that. I actually forgotten about it. He just says now Resurrection killed Michael. Green brought Michael back. Then if they didn't really finish it off in a great way, right? Jimmy said I was 5 when the original came out. So was I. Because I turned 5 May 14th, 1970. 5 when it came out. My stepmom wanted to see it at the drive-in. I begged my dad to go. I was mesmerized by the commercials on TV. I'm a true fan too. It's part of my progression into horror, absolutely. My staples in horror when I was a kid, the ones that I watched first that made me love it was the original Halloween, The Exorcist. Finally, in 1980, The Shining, Night of the Dead. Those are my foundations in horror. There's a few others too, but those, if I had 4 cornerstones, I would say it's probably them. And Halloween 4, the writer wanted to connect Halloween 2, where they opened up on a hospital explosion and Loomis flies out, which would make sense why Loomis survived, but the director didn't want. You know, there's been so many ideas with him, man. It's just crazy. You know, it says to each their own. I thought the brother sister worked. I grew up with that. Totally respect your opinion. Thank you, and I totally respect all your guys' opinions too, man. That's all it is. It is opinions, and that's what makes these talks interesting. I mean, like,
Yeah. The debates are fun.
oh yeah, you know, and us being the cool people we are with each other, it doesn't turn into no stupid bullshit like, oh bullshit, you know, and actually get into a stupid fucking argument over it like a little kid, you know.
Yeah.
Instead, you know, we talk about it with a smile, and it's interesting to hear people's different opinions about it and why
Yeah.
they feel that way.
And like I think heated debates are fine. I think passionate debates are fine as long as you like one, you know, like don't cross the line and shit and just be civil and you know have a fun debate, not a mean debate. And if you do go too far, apologize.
Right.
You know, apologize, of course.
Yeah. There's never been anything even close to that on my channel. Not even close. There's never been not one negative thing ever said in my chat. I don't think ever. Who's the person on the stream? Who's the person on the stream with you, Marianne? What's up? This is Trenchy. It's the Soulless Trench Coat.
Oh,
Go
hello.
subscribe to him. Yeah, everybody, definitely go over and subscribe to the Soulless Trench Coat. This is Trenchy, my friend I've known for a couple of years now on here. He was one of the people that I talked to first, that subbed to me first, and I'm always so appreciated to him and John Steele and all of them.
Thank you. My channel sucks, but we do things on there. Things
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, it's basically friend hangouts. And during
Yeah.
their stream, whatever might strike them they want to do, they just fucking do it.
With the streams, reviews, just anything.
Yeah. It's like, hey,
Chaos.
yeah, it's like, hey, let's do this. Okay. Hey, Spindy Cakes, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to give me that thumbs up, brother. Just hope you're all doing well tonight. Having a good watch. Yep. Yeah, the film's over. Now we're just bullshitting talking here for a few minutes before my nearly 50-year-old ass gets ready to lay down. But right now I'm still talking to y'all. And until the chat starts going, well, I don't know, probably another 5, 10, 15 minutes. Let's see.
Right.
Let's see what's going on here. Hey, Phil, thanks for coming through. How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. We got here. 4, 5 inches. You just liked all the Halloweens until you didn't. I wouldn't give. So, do you prefer the original? Do you prefer the story, the canon that goes with 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, better than the 1978 mixed with the new trilogy? Is that what you're saying? You like the original canon better than the new canon?
They
That's
both have problems, but probably original.
Yeah, that's basically what That's basically what Jamie's saying too. I do believe I feel like the original uh, canon more than the new one, because when they made the Halloween 2018, they officially killed Halloween 2, 4, 5, and 6, and Resurrection, and H2O, and all of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know what I mean? They just fucking shit on it. Jimmy says a fair shot. Will says, hey, Marianne, everybody talking to everybody? Yeah, man, I totally appreciate you guys. Yeah, the Beyond is out there next week at this time. Like I said, we're gonna be doing House of the Cemetery, which is my favorite of the trilogy. I'm gonna go through what my channel is gonna be doing all the way to April 3rd, if you guys don't mind. I in this 14-day shot, I have 3 days off. Okay. Tomorrow night I'll be here and we'll be starting officially our very first show of me and Karen from Ocean Chicks Films. We're gonna be doing Alien Watch Along discussion, and like a community chat like we're doing now. And I got a couple other ideas too. Thursday, March 23rd, we'll be doing episode 2 of Film for it's actually 3 of the show that me and my son are calling Film for Thought. And I'm not sure what film we're doing yet, but we're going to review a film there. Saturday, the 25th at 10, I will be doing with Sean Blue Digital and JT Horror Discussions. We'll be doing the original Creep Show. Sunday, I'll be over in American Werewolf in New Jersey channel, and we will be reviewing episode 4 of the Showtime original series Penny Dreadful. Next Monday, just like I was saying, I'll be right back here with the final one of the Gates of Hell, Fulci's Gates of Hell trilogy. We'll be doing House by the Cemetery. And Tuesday will be episode 2 of what we're calling For the Horror of It. That's the name of Mine and Karen's show. And we'll be doing Aliens. Okay, Wednesday, March 29th. This is really cool. The 29th, I'll be doing a double feature on 29th and 30th. At 11 p.m. on the 29th, on my channel, we'll be doing Lamberto Bava's Demons. At 1 a.m., I'm going to Ninja's channel, and he'll be doing Demons 2. Friday, March 31st, we'll be getting another episode of Film for Thought with my son Ryan. That next day on Sunday will be episode 5 of Penny Dreadful with Mary from New Jersey. Only 2 more. Monday, April 2nd at 11 p.m. I'll be continuing my Fulci watches, and I'll be doing Fulci's The Black Cat. And then the last one, that next Tuesday, will be episode 3 of For the Horror with Ocean Chicks Films. Karen, my good friend Karen. Thank you all for listening to that. That's my schedule. I had to share it because I know, damn, I'm busy as fuck.
You're booked, man.
Yeah, that is from now till April 3rd.
Yeah, but
Damn.
you're a popular guy at the moment, man. You're booked.
Yeah, I'm just having fun hanging out with friends, bullshitting, celebrating these great films, man.
Yeah.
And series and every sort of thing. And I love the new show that I have with my son. He's so smart, man. He's so quick. He just gets it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He likes A24 type film. He's not a big slasher horror fan. He likes the kind of horror that you have to think about. That actually, you know what I mean? Shit like The Witch and The Lighthouse and St. Maud and shit like that, man.
Right.
Just little shit like that. He also his favorite film of all time though is Seven. I want to do that one with him bad because 7 is better. He says I try going to movies with an open mind until I feel I can be most fair. Right. Well, I'll always do too. But Halloween clouds me a bit. I'm such a purist of that. The beginning with that movie meant so much to me that I could not. I hate what they have done with him for the last 40 fucking years.
Right.
They always overdo and fuck up a good thing every time. See, Juno says the reason why I found Nightmare 3 Dream Warriors was disappointing. Wow. They could have potential to make Lawrence Fishburne and Max character Dream Warriors and have Freddy kill off the dumbass. So, never mind. Betty Cake says, hey, Ninja. Marianne says, oh, that sucks. Phil says, the best way to do it, Danny. They're just over here having a hell of a fucking talk, man. Now, Juno said, Rob Zombie's Halloween.
I like the first one. I don't like the second one.
The second one's just weird, man. Ninja says, season Halloween 1 has the most Michael. I really enjoy it. Absolutely. Yeah. Agreed. Ninja, all creep show. Absolutely. Yeah. We're doing that damn. What I say this coming Saturday, I do believe.
Yeah, I think so.
It's on my channel. I knew that. I got so many that's why I had to write all this shit down. I had to, man. But yeah, I'm busy, but I'm having a good time. I saw those creep show things a long time ago and never again. The very first creep show is just absolutely a classic. It's arguably in a lot of people's minds the greatest anthology ever made. In a lot of people's minds. I think that would be fair to say.
I think it might be my favorite. Although I do really love it's not anywhere near the top, but I do think Cat's Eyes is underrated. I love Cat's Eyes.
Oh yeah, that is a good one. Here, I'll tell you the ones. These are the ones I have, and they're all so fucking good. Asylum, that's old classic. Creep Show 2, I think, is underrated. Tales of Witness Madness, From Beyond the Grave, House that Drip Blood, Trilogy of Terror. Southbound is a good one. Black Sabbath from Mario Bava. There's so many, man. That newer Mortuary Collection is pretty good. And there's also another one. Let me show you guys something that's very rare.
Damn, I haven't seen half of what you just listed off.
Well, a lot of those are from the 70s. Of course, you also have the original Tales from the Crypt movie.
Oh, yeah.
You got Tales from the Dark Side, Tales from the Dark Side of the movie. You got, you got so many. But this is an anthology. It's very rare. It is on YouTube. It's called The Perfect House, and this is a good
Cool.
anthology. It's about everything that's happened in this house over the years. That's the stories they tell, and it stars and is made kind of by Melissa Rose and Jonathan Pearson from Sleepaway Camp, and they're both in it, and it kicks ass. Look up The Perfect House. It's a great anthology. It's low budget, but we don't mind low budget, do we?
No.
Watch it though, for real.
You have to look into that.
Perfect House. It definitely gets my it has my stamp of approval. Anyway, if that means anything. So your son is also. Thank you very much, Maria. He is such a smart kid, and he's so open-minded, and he makes me proud all the time. That kid, um, with very little effort, has not gotten anything less than an A on his report card since like first or second grade, and
Nice.
he is now a sophomore in high school. So he makes it look so fucking easy, man. I'm sitting there going, damn, man, I was smart, but there's no way I could have done that, man. And he does it while fucking around. You know, it's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
Dream Warriors, it would have been badass to make Max badass work like saving Taryn from the scumbag elderly that harassed her and have Max join the Dream Warriors to fight off Freddy at the end. I wish that they had paid Arquette the money that she deserved, so she could have come back and tried or Number 9 Street Part 4, and they could have kept having the Dream Warriors like they had planned on having. But they had to change it when she wouldn't do it because they wouldn't fucking pay her. They wanted to pay her less than they paid her in Part 3, and she had become a star from that. That greedy shit fucked up Part 4. Because
Yeah.
instead, the first thing he does is kill the 2 that's left, or the 3 that's left. We Part 4 was supposed to be a Dream Warriors movie, man. Part 4 would have been kick ass, I think.
I think so too. Except for I do have an unpopular opinion with that. I love part 3, it's my favorite, but I don't like Christy as a character. I think she's really bland. I like all the other Dream Warriors better, to be honest.
Oh, the one that burns herself with a cigarette and shit?
Yeah, Taryn I like better. I like Kincaid, Joey. I like that whole group, you know, of course, Nancy, but it's just she's so bland. Kirsty's so bland. There's
that girl, and it's a shame that they wouldn't pay Arquette what she deserved. And she wouldn't even ask him that much, but she had become a bigger star by then. She made that Kirsten, I think was her name, character really popular in Part 3. She did a great job, and the Dream Warriors were hella popular. Part 4 nice, man. Part 4
like,
been awesome.
I do think maybe if they brought her back and they did more, maybe they could have made the Christian character more interesting for me. I just found her very boring in the first one, but it's not Arquette's fault. I think it was just the writing. They just didn't really do much with her, in my opinion. Give her a personality.
Do you like Arquette though?
I'm not too familiar with the actress, but she's cool. I have nothing against her.
Yeah, man, she's been in a lot of shows, dude. She was in True Romance. A lot of shit, man. Here, show you. Because of course you got her older sister Roseanne Arquette. She was in a lot of shit way back in the day. Of course you got her brother David Arquette, which is in the Scream movies, and then you had her brother Alex that became Alexis Arquette. He was in Pulp Fiction, Bride of Chucky, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But she is Patricia Arquette. And she's in a lot of shit. She's in a fantastic movie that I recommend to everybody called Boyhood. Boyhood was made over like a 10 or 12 period time, real time. They made this movie in like 10 or 12 years, and you actually watch that same person growing up. It took them 10 years to make this movie, dude, for real. It's the same
Yeah.
characters the whole time, and you watch them grow older. The real people. They don't have, like usually they'll stick somebody else in there that's playing them older. No, it's actually the person because it took them over 10 years to make the movie, and it's a damn good show.
Yeah, like I've definitely seen her in other stuff. I just can't really name what it is, but like I've probably seen her in other stuff.
Yeah, she's in it all the way too. The kids grow up right in front of your eyes, the same kids, and that's really cool that you're seeing the same people. They're not switching characters. It's the same
Yeah.
people. I thought that was such an original idea. Take 12 years to make a movie and then have the kids grow up. Yeah, it's called Boyhood, and it stars Trish Arquette. Ethan Hawke is her ex, and her kids' dad. And yeah, watch it, Boyhood, man. Boyhood.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
It's a good show, man. It is for real. That's a hell of a commitment, man, that they all signed up for.
Yeah.
None of it's real good. That's a weird movie. That's not a horror movie. Is The Virgin Suicide.
Oh, I've heard of that one too.
And I love Kristen Dunst. Let me see. Yes, thank you, Heather. Heather as Nancy was phoning that performance in. She was much better in Nightmare on Elm Street and The Nightmare. Me, I am a purist on Nightmare on Elm Street also. Actually, right now, me and Eric, I have another project. Me and Eric from Hey Internet Eric here, Eric Hyde. He and I are working on the Nightmare on Elm Street project. It's going to be about before he was caught and burned up and killed. It's about when he was actually a serial killer, and we're going to be doing it, and hopefully we'll have it done sometime this summer.
Oh.
Nobody ever talks about that time when he was actually alive and a killer. You know what I mean? It's just not covered very much.
Yeah.
And it's called Before the Nightmare. Let's see, June 2000. I like her brother David as doing his scream. Yeah, he especially in the first one. I loved it when he had the mask and she comes to the door and answers it, and she yells because she sees the mask there and she's scared Sam and he about shits himself. My favorite though is Doofy from Scary Movie.
Oh, Doofy.
Doofy is great. Clean my wound. He's vacuum cleaner. You know what he was doing with that,
Yeah.
Yeah. I was beating my wound. He's bouncing around. He's bitching at him because they disturbed him.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Doofy was, man. I loved it. Tricia is great in Disney movie Holes with John Boy and Sigourney Weaver. I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, she is in Holes? I love Holes.
Yeah. I've never seen it, man. I mean, it's got Arquette, John Boyd, and Sigourney Weaver. I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah, it's got Shia LaBeouf in it too. In one of his early roles, it's a little Disney movie, kind of / western. It's really cool. Yeah, this kid gets framed for a crime he didn't commit because of a curse he has in his family, and he has to go to a correctional camp in the desert where these kids are forced to dig holes. And there's a whole, kind of like, the counselors have more than they mean,
Right.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to be delving into some stuff. I'm going to be doing some WatchAlong discussions about some things that aren't horror. I was talking about this earlier before you came here, Grant. I'm going to be doing some pretty good shit. Maybe 300. Let me see what else did I name? Forrest Gump. Just shit like that. The Outsiders.
Yes.
Just little things like that. And one of them I want to do the most, I think it will be a blast. It's going to be Every Which Way But Loose. That is going to be fantastic, dude.
Yeah.
Get all the goddamn Oreos. Stop that, you hairy son. You hairy son of a bitch. No, that old woman is fantastic.
But it's always good to mix it up because I don't even consider my channel a horror channel. It's more of a variety channel. Just I like talking about any movie or anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that. I have a playlist of WatchAlongs that I've done. I got 2 or 3 of them in already. It's I, I have the wrestler in there. Let me see what else. God damn, I can't remember what else I have. But I have the wrestler and
Yeah.
oh, the Warriors that I did with Steel. And I also got Escape from New York in there. I think I got those three of my non-horror. And like I said, I'm gonna have Forrest Gump and all that fucking bullshit to it, man.
Yeah.
Um, uh, I'm gonna add The Road is a movie I want to do.
Ooh,
Um,
I've heard of that.
I absolutely love it. Heather's,
Yes, I love
you know,
Heathers.
shit like that, man. Oh, The Breakfast Club.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That's I want to be able to do that shit too, and and people accept it from me because I am definitely a horror champ. So I've got to work on that a little bit, and I don't want to work on it too fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't give people the wrong idea like I'm straying away from horror. I just want to be able to do because I love all those films too.
Yeah. I mean, horror will always be a big part of my channel because really, when I started really reviewing is when I joined the horror community and I did all these challenges and stuff, and that really got me making videos. But I love all types of films. Horror is just one of my high favorites, but I love all genres, so I try not to bog myself down to just one genre
Yeah.
or
The
like
horror,
just movies in general.
yeah, the horror movie is just so fucking big, man. I didn't realize when I joined it, I did not realize how big it
Yeah, it's
was.
really a movement in a
That
way.
little talking, my God, that little talking man looks funny. What are you talking? What? On what, Marianne? What's going on with you? You see, there's a part two that came out in the '90s. The first one was from the '70s. Marianne, okay. Oh, I think they got something going on here. I obviously missed something because that was kind of weird. I don't know if I can watch that alone. Watch what alone? What I miss here? What I miss? Because wherever this is, you don't want to watch alone. It sounds like I definitely want to see it. That sounds interesting. I am dying to be scared. I would love to be scared. I try to get movies to scare me. Holes is a great movie. Definitely recommend before. Okay, sure. Yeah, here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to write it down right here. Holes, and it stars who? You say Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah, it's like early 2000s Shia LaBeouf. You should be able to find it fairly
John
easy.
John Voight.
Yeah, John Voight.
That's great. Okay, cool. Got it, man. Got it. Let's see. Perfect the demonic tomatoes they'll in feeling. Man, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes and shit like that is fucking, oh my god. Good old classic fucking just crazy fucking shit. The Road is brutal. The Road is so good though, man. Viggo Mortensen is fantastic in that. So is that little boy. And it just says Heather's is all kinds of awesome. Hell yes, it is. That
Yeah, I love
motherfucker,
that
that,
movie.
that motherfucker don't get the credit it deserves for changing cinema at the time. It really did. There was nothing like it, and it made it almost kind of in a mild way did what the Seattle scene did to rock. Just in a milder way. Shit like Heather's, Virgin Suicides, stuff like that changed.
Dude,
See,
and it covers things that are still what's the word? Still relevant today in different ways, of course, but very still relevant.
especially, look at that. Christian Slater's character wants to fucking kill all the students at the school, and this was long before that shit was going on.
Yeah. And just the thing of serious topics being turned into trends, like suicide being turned into a trend, and now we see other serious topics just being turned into, funny, ha ha ha, little trends. And it's like,
Right?
Heathers was really ahead of its time. Amazing movie. One of my favorites.
Oh hell yeah! I I think the Breakfast Club was huge too, man. It made a difference. That is still relevant today in a way, except for the
Yeah.
only difference is the nerds have overcome now. They're not like Anthony Michael Hall was in the Breakfast Club. You
Yeah.
know, they have evolved. There's many more nerds like we're nerds in a way, man. We really are. We're movie nerds, and that's okay
Yeah.
because and that's fine.
Uh,
Typical,
there's so much. I consider a nerd if you know a weird, just a very large amount of stuff on one topic, a
yeah.
lot of information. You're a nerd. So a lot of these sports fans, I'm sorry to break it to you, you're nerds.
We everybody is nerd. There's a little bit of nerd in everyone now. That's the difference.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to say. There's a little bit of nerd in everyone now. That's how it's different.
we infected all of you.
It's fucking cool to be a nerd, man. People
Yeah.
love people's horror movie collections and shit. If you have a room like mine, you're a fucking nerd. Sorry, hate to break it to you, but I am a nerd, guys. I'm just fucking cool as fuck what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm a nerd that'll still kick your ass. You know. Jamie Hart, Heather is special to me. Absolutely, yes. See, because me and you are the same age, Jamie. So I totally get what you're saying. Totally, trilogy of terror. I agree with man. It says I heard. Getting ready to switch off here in just a couple of minutes, guys. Probably. I heard the Paramount Channel wanted to make a Heather's reboot. Oh man, stop rebooting these films.
Well, I know they're doing a pro shot of the live action musical of Heather's, which I'm fine with because it's a musical, stage musical.
That's
But
fine, but they've always done that kind of thing. But stop
yeah,
fucking remaking and making. I mean, the 100
dude,
sequels
that
seem to be the
TV
same thing.
show. Oh God, I watched a little bit of it. Oh
The
God,
55 sequels is bad enough. Stop rebooting everything. Get a little bit of creativity and imagination and come up with something new. Please, I'm begging. I'm begging you, filmmakers. The gore I was telling Marianne about Trilogy of Terror 1 and 2. That little Dooney doll is fantastic. Trilogy of Terror is definitely iconic. Let's see. I don't know him. Oh, Marianne, you have got to see Story 3. I think it's called Amelia, a Trilogy of Terror. It's all over YouTube. It's all over Tubi. It's easy to find. It's been on YouTube for fucking 20 years now. I have it saved. If you don't know where to find it, look in my playlist with my horror recommendations. It's right in there. See, Pumpkinhead 1 and 2 are great, but didn't care about the other six. Jamie, thank you. I didn't know so. Was there an alternate ending of Heather's? Is that true? I'm not sure. Was there an alternate ending to Heather's?
um, well, I think there was, but I forget what it was. But there was an alternate ending. I just forget what it was.
Well, I'm glad they didn't use it because I thought it was perfect the way it was.
Yeah, no, it was her lighting the cigarette off of him after he did it early on, and
Blew his fucking
her
self up
starting
right there.
over.
It didn't work. She dumped in and he blew his fucking self up right there in the goddamn front of the school.
Yeah,
That's
great
the role
movie.
that made him. You know,
Yeah.
Jamie heard they wanted an alternate ending used by Warren. Marion says, "Okay, I'll take a look. Definitely check out." And it's about this little Zuni doll coming back to life. He wears this little necklace, the amulet type thing. If by accident it ever comes off, in this little thing she gets, this little scroll she gets with him, which she sends for him to get to her boyfriend. It says if it falls off, he will come back to life. Well, she stands up, sits him on there, and oh man, you can about imagine. Watch it, guys. I am think I'm gonna go lay down. I'm tired as fuck, and I've got a shitload of schedule ahead of me. Much appreciated all you guys joining me. Trent, thanks for coming on here, man. It's
Oh,
nice talking.
thanks for having me. I'm sorry if I was talking too much.
Oh, dude, no, dude. I actually talk too much. It's like you have to knock me out, to shut me up, man.
Yeah, me
The
too.
show pet heaters was so bad, people canceled it before they were going to air the pilot episode. But come back and see me on this channel, me and Karen from Ocean Chicks Films, as we're doing the original Ridley Scott's Alien tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Thanks again for joining me for the Beyond. The final one of the trilogy will be next Monday night at 11 at Southwood Cemetery. You guys have a great night. Trench, have a great night. Be careful if you guys are going anywhere. Much love to all of you, and don't forget that I am motherfucking Gore Pope and you guys are not. Have a great day.
Stay frosty. Good talking to you.